Another night with words unsaid. We used to laugh until sunrise came. Now every silence feels the same. You stop leaning on my shoulder, like my warmth had gotten colder. No more calling just to hear my voice. Like loving me became a choice. We kept pretending we were fine, while losing pieces over time. No crash, no flames burning bright, just fading slowly out of sight. And you walked away forever without even leaving scars. Just little distances between our hearts that tore us all apart. Yeah, you walked away forever, through the quiet and the doubt. I stayed hoping we'd still work it out, but your love was fading out. Now your eyes avoid my face, like you've already left this place. We move around like passing ghosts, holding on to almost. I kept trying to pull you near, but you disappeared year by year. Love don't die from one last fight. It disappears without goodbye. Maybe we were too tired to save something beautiful we couldn't replace. Now all that's left are memories floating through these empty sheets. You stopped loving me slowly, till there was nothing left to hold. Your side of the bed feels colder now, like love packed up without a sound. We used to chase the morning light, now we barely say goodnight. You stopped laughing at my jokes, stopped noticing when I broke. Every little thing we shared vanishing into the air. No final words, no slam doors, just hearts too tired to fight anymore. We kept sinking silently into what we used to be. And you forgot about forever somewhere along the way. With every time you chose not to stay, our colors turned to gray. Yeah, you forgot about forever, while I still believed in us, holding on to fading trust as your love turned into dust. Now your voice feels far away. Even standing face to face, we move around like shadows here, living through the same old fear. I kept trying to bring us back, but your heart was slipping through the cracks. Love don't disappear overnight. It slowly dims without the light. Maybe we were too worn down to turn this ship around. Now memories are all that stay, while the rest just fades away. You stopped believing in us before the ending even came. Oh yeah. Your shadow still moves through this room, but your heart feels gone too soon. We used to dream with open eyes, now we just sleep through silent nights. You stopped telling me your thoughts, like sharing love became too hard. Every kiss turned cold somehow, and I don't recognize us now. No angry words thinking words mean so little, trying hard to keep things simple. I kept reaching through the pain, calling out your name again. But love don't leave with one last cry. It fades away, little by little, inside. Maybe we were too worn down to stop this love from falling down. Now memories are all we keep in the silence where we sleep. Before I let myself believe it, yeah. Oh yeah. Midnight rain against the glass, echoes of a love that couldn't last. We stopped trying somewhere along the way. Now every word feels too late to say. You used to hold me like your home. Now even when you're here, I feel alone. No fights, no tears left to cry, just empty looks and quiet goodbyes. You quit reaching for my hand, like love was something you couldn't understand. We became strangers sharing space, two faded hearts we couldn't Now we barely move beneath the moon. Your voice feels distant when you speak, like your heart's too tired to reach. You stopped waiting up for me, stopped caring how lost I'd be. Every promise turned so thin, like love was wearing out within. Flames, just two people slowly changing names, from lovers holding on so tight to strangers passing through the night. And you faded from me slowly, like a song losing its sound. Every time I turned around, you were harder to be found. Yeah, you faded from me slowly, till there was nothing left to save. I kept calling through the pain, but you never came my way. Now your eyes avoid the truth, like we already cut the roots. We speak in circles every day, trying not to break this place. I kept reaching for your soul, while you let our future go. Love don't die in thunderstorms, it disappears when hearts grow old. Maybe we got too afraid to fight for what we couldn't replace. Now memories whisper through the dark, like fading embers from a spark. we used to do. Now every conversation falls into your smile barely reaches me, like your heart somewhere I can't see. You stop waiting by the phone, stop making this feel like home. Every night grew colder somehow, and I don't even know us now. No storms tearing us apart, just distance growing in our hearts. We held on till love turned thin, too tired to begin again. And you drifted away forever, little by little, each day. With every chance you chose not to stay, our love just slipped away. Yeah, you drifted away forever, without saying what went wrong. I kept holding on so long, while you were already gone. Now we move like passing trains, two souls running separate lanes. I kept searching in your eyes for the love we left behind, but you were somewhere far from here. Even when you held me near, love don't vanish in one night. It fades beneath the quiet fights. Maybe we got lost in time, too worn down to make things right. Now the echoes fill the air of a love no longer there. was a time you held me close, like losing me was your biggest fear the most. Now your touch feels cold and weak, like there's nothing left beneath. We sit in rooms without a sound, two lonely hearts still hanging around. No anger burning in your eyes, just quiet waves of distant nights. You stopped asking if I'm okay, like my hurt just fades away. And every little piece we knew started falling out of you. And you left me in the silence, where our love slowly disappeared. Not with words I fear to hear, but by no longer being here. Yeah, you left me in the silence, while I begged for something real, trying to save what I could feel. But your heart had learned to leave. Now your eyes just pass through mine, like I'm a memory left behind. We keep pretending nothing's wrong, but deep inside the feeling's gone. I kept reaching through the dark, trying to relight every spark, but love can only survive so long, when only one heart's holding on. Maybe we got lost somewhere between exhaustion and despair. Now all that's left are photographs and echoes from our past. You stopped loving me quietly, till there was nothing left to save. Yeah. stop telling me your fears. Stop wiping away my tears. Every little thing we had turned into something cold and sad. No broken glass on the floor, just hearts not trying anymore. We were fading day by day, too lost to find another way. And you gave up on us slowly, one silence at a time. While you disappear into the night. Now your touch feels unfamiliar, like I'm standing next to a stranger here. We talk, but nothing really lands, like we're speaking different plans. I kept fighting through the pain, trying hard to pull you back again. But love can only bend so far before it breaks inside. Maybe we stopped seeing what we had, caught somewhere between the good and bad. Now all that's left are echoes in these rooms, and memories that still bloom. Long before the leaving came, we used to stay up chasing dreams. Now we barely speak between the sheets. Your laughter doesn't fill this place, like it vanished without a trace. You stopped reaching for my hand, stopped trying to understand. Every little thing turned up, like the end had already come. while pretending it was still enough. And you slipped away so slowly, like smoke fading in the air. I kept searching for you there, but your love just disappeared. Yeah, you slipped away so slowly, without saying you were gone. I kept holding on and on, while you moved on all alone. Now your eyes avoid my pain, like loving me became a chain. We move around this empty home, like two strangers left alone. I kept fighting for the spark, trying to light up all the dark, but love can only survive so long, when one heart already moved on. Maybe we forgot somewhere how to carry all this care. Now memories are all that stay, as the rest just fades You stopped needing me before I knew we reached the end.